At the beginning of the month of November, we celebrate the solemnity of All Saints. The day after the Feast of All Saints, we celebrate another day called All Souls' Day. Both of these mark the beginning of the month of November, a month which is dedicated to praying for those who have died. We remember and celebrate the saints who are proven to be friends of God, and we pray for the holy souls, all those who have died and who need a time of cleansing and preparation before the joy of arriving in heaven. All Saints' Day is a special day for us to rejoice. But society has started celebrating Halloween in quite a big way, and Halloween means the Eve of All Hallows. Hallow is the word for holy, just like we say, hallowed be thy name in the Lord's Prayer. May God's name be held holy. So the Eve of All Hallows, or All Saints, is now known as Halloween. And that is a day where people dress up as ghosts and other things, and they focus in a strange way on darkness. But All Saints' Day is a day of light and joy. The saints are the original pilgrims of hope. They are people of all times and places who lived close to God and tried to do his will. But do you know, saints are also people who sometimes got it wrong. And that's why it makes them even better role models for you and me. So how can we claim All Saints' Day and the Eve of All Saints' Day for Christ, for the saints, and for heaven? One of the ways we can do it is to have a light party so that everyone who comes along dressed as their favorite saint. So, you know, if you saw a statue in church today that had a young lad with a red sweatshirt and jeans and trainers, you would probably know that he is the new Saint Carlo Acutis. If you saw a man with a black coat and a chain of office around him, he could be Saint Thomas More, the Chancellor of England. And if you saw a saint who was wearing clothes of the missionaries of charity, you would know that that saint is Saint Teresa of Calcutta. So what about having a party, a bit like fancy dress, but it would actually be called a light party or an All Saints party? And when the different people come along dressed as saints, they can tell each other what their saint was famous for. They can ask for the prayers of that saint. They can pray together. And they can ask that the community in which they live may be helped by these young people, just as the saints made a difference in their time and place. When people come together for a Saints' Day party, they need to eat and drink. Why? Well, every party has food and drink. But don't forget, in the Gospels, Jesus told us many times that the kingdom of heaven would be like a great feast. So for All Saints' Day, why not gather together, dress as saints, learn about saints, pray with the saints, have a sense of how you are going to make a difference in the world like the saints did, and not forgetting to eat and drink, because heaven will be one big party.